Good morning, everyone. This is Raj Handal from Venice Hybrid Tech, and today it's a beautiful day here in California, and we are going to talk about grid chargers. A lot of people have asked me, why do you need a grid charger when the hybrid cars have their own charging system in every car? Then why do you need a grid charger? And it's a very, very genuine question, and so that's what we are going to talk about today. Before I really get into the details about a grid charger, let's talk about what is called a memory effect. So, what is the memory effect? Now, as you know, the hybrid car manufacturers have a battery that lasts for maybe 10 years or even longer. So these batteries are being used every day. They charge and they discharge during the normal use of the car. So, in order to prolong the life of these batteries, the manufacturers, through their software system, they put a limit on how much battery they can use. So let's say if the battery capacity is we will talk in a percentage. So when you have a new battery, it is at 100% capacity. But the car manufacturers don't want to use the 100% of the battery. So they put a limit. The upper limit maybe they put at 80% and the lower limit they put at 20%. That means if the car, while you're driving it, if the system detects that you are going to use up more than 80% of the capacity, they're going to shut it off. And similarly, if the battery capacity falls below 20%, then also they're going to shut it off. So they are using the capacity in the range of between 20% to 80%. That means about 60% of the 100% capacity the car software is using, the other 40% is not being used. That's being kept as a reserve to prolong the life of the battery. So what happens is you are using the car every day within that band of capacity use. And you have, let's say, driven the car for 5 years or 6 years or 7 years. Now, the battery modules get used to be used within that range. And the rest of the capacity is not available and is not in use, and this develops is what is called a memory effect on the battery modules. So the capacity is now degraded over a period of time. Let's say out of this 60% capacity that you are using, the capacity degrades to say 50%. Now that means you are only using 30% of the capacity. 50% of 60 is 30. So you only have 30% capacity available to your car to drive. And that is why you will have a degradation in the performance of this vehicle. So you're going to get your MPG is going to go down. You will feel that when you're driving, the car is not having that power that you used to have. And also, the modules over a period of time are going to degrade differently. For example, if Toyota has 28 modules, all 28 modules are not going to behave the same way. Some of them are going to get weaker, some are going to get more weaker, and some are going to get even worse, and they're going to die. And As a result, the car will start throwing codes at you. It will sometimes ask you to pull up on the side of the road and turn it off. The battery will get heated. All those problems will come into play. So, what is the solution? Well, one solution is you get another battery and go on with your life. But the batteries are very expensive. The batteries, unfortunately, we do not get another battery pack from the OEM manufacturers available to consumers. You only have to go back to the dealers to get a battery pack. And the dealers are very expensive. They ask something like $3,000 to give you a battery pack. And that also, they do not give you a brand new battery pack. Most of them, they give you a reconditioned battery pack. So you are spending a lot of money, but you're still not getting the right product. So that is why this concept of a grid charger came into being, that people for the last 10-15 years, since the hybrid cars came into play, into service, they have come up with this idea of a grid charger. What the grid charger does is that it charges the battery to full capacity. So it tries to get rid of the memory effect, because the car system is used to charge only the battery pack within that capacity of 20% and 80%. But the grid charger has no such limit, because the grid charger is not being controlled by the software. The grid charger is a device. It's basically a charging device. So it is capable of charging the battery pack to its full capacity. And what people recommend, and I have also been doing it, when they use the charger again and again, say either through recycling, or you can drive your car and then use the charger periodically, let's say every week or every 2 weeks or every month. What you are doing is you are charging it to its full capacity, 100%. So therefore, in the bargain, that memory effect which had developed in the modules disappears, and you regain a lot of capacity. Not only that, one of the biggest advantage of using a grid charger is that it balances the battery. What it means by balancing? It means when you use a grid charger on a battery pack of say like 20 modules or 25 modules, and you finish charging, you take a multimeter and you check each and every module, and you'll see they all have the same voltage. Now, why is it useful to have the same or the balance pack? Because all the software that you have in your car is all the time comparing different modules to different modules and checking if there is a voltage difference between the modules. So, like in case of mostly Hondas and Toyotas, they check in pairs. So, let's say take the example of Toyota Prius. It has 28 modules. It will make into 14 pairs, and the software will check the voltage difference between each pair. And if any pair is lower than the rest of the pack, they will set a limit. Let's say 0.5 volts, 0.7 volts, or 1 volt. 1 volt is a very big difference. And if it detects the difference between the pairs of modules, it will throw a code, because it says that there's a module or a pair of modules which is weaker than the rest of the pack, and there's a danger that this pair will cause problems to the car system, in the sense it can catch fire, it can generate too much heat, too much degradation, and which is not good for the battery. So in order to preserve the battery, they want you to take care of that pair. But on the other hand, when you use a grid charger, it will balance the whole pack. So all the modules will have the same voltage. In the bargain, the weaker modules will pick up some capacity and come to the same level as the other modules, and that helps in maintaining your car, and the software is happy and your car will run good. So another big advantage of using a grid charger, or why you need a grid charger, is that over a period of time, and we are talking about in years, 7 years, 8 years, 10 years, the car charging system, which consists of mostly regenerative braking, also gets weaker. And especially if your brake lining is not good, so when you brake, you're not generating as much as regenerative power as you were doing earlier. There is no system in the car to compensate for that. And so as a result, the battery is not getting charged the same that it was getting charged earlier, or when the car was new, or when the car was 5 years old, and now it is 10 years old, so it is not getting charged the same. So you need to compensate for that. Otherwise, your battery is going to get weaker and weaker, and then some of the modules are going to die, and then again you'll have problem with your car. Either you get the whole battery pack changed, or get it reconditioned, or we recommend that you first use a grid charger, give it a chance to balance and charge your battery, and over a period of time, by periodic use, it can recover some capacity, and your battery will last longer and the car will run much better. So charging, balancing, and getting rid of the memory effect are the main reasons why you need a grid charger. Well, why people call it a grid charger is just a colloquial name. It has just stuck with the product. It's just a charger, but since it works with the AC power, we call it a grid charger. There's nothing more to it. Whatever name you want to give it, you're buying a charger to charge your battery, maintain the battery, regain some capacity, balance it, and get rid of the memory effect. Now, next that we are going to talk about is, when do you want to buy a charger? Firstly, in our view, every hybrid owner should have a charger, a grid charger. Why? Because it's good for the system. You are spending 60, 50, 60 or $35,000 on a car, and the grid charger are only like $200 or $300. It's a good investment for you if you want to maintain your hybrid battery and you don't want to have trouble of you're going for an important meeting, and suddenly the car tells you pull up on the side of the road and turn it off. I mean, it's not a good idea. So you want to invest in maintaining and safekeeping and taking care of your vehicle. So every hybrid owner must invest in a grid charger. And you don't want to wait till you start getting all these dashboard lit with lights, and then you come and start looking and searching on Google, what do I do? And then somewhere you read, oh, you need a grid charger. No, you want to invest in this much earlier. You want to buy a grid charger about 5 or 6 years after you have used your car, I mean a new car. So your battery pack is 5, 6 years old. Now, if you buy a grid charger and use it periodically, you will not have all those problems that I mentioned. So your car will drive nicely, your battery will be maintained, it will not have a memory effect, and you will not feel the loss of power, and everything will be taken care of. So this is my opinion. I'm also a consumer like you all. I have 3, 4 hybrid cars in our family, and I've learned. I haven't studied any rocket science. I've also learned with experience by dealing with the hybrid cars and learning through them. And I'm sharing my experience with you today. And then, you know what? Use your own judgment and your own discretion and do the right thing. So, we welcome your critique, you welcome your comments. That is how we improve our products. And if you have any comments, please post them below. We are doing all this as a service to the hybrid owners community, and please subscribe to our channel, like us on Facebook and YouTube, and thanks for watching the video.